Anybody remember this song? Can you hear it? Why I love my jeans and it's the coolest thing that you've ever seen, 'cause I'm young. Not so much anymore. Still beautiful. I wanna be a supermodel. Still hip. Still got it. How are you people? I'm here to talk to your ghosties. How cool could you get? I am here to talk to your ghosties. Come on in and join me. I've been doing readings all day, my lovies. Hi, Stephanie. I squeeze in you lovelies whenever I can. Some days I take a few clients here and there. This Sunday, of course you all know, I'll remind you again that I have a children's event happening this Sunday at the Lantern. Myself and Jess from Raising Sage Podcast are working together, and we'll still take some people. And if no one else comes, we'll go by ourselves. Me and Jess would have a good time, but we do have some people coming. And yeah, there's still room, so come on in. Probably one or two more people. One or two more like families or. And then in May, booked, unavailable. For parties and events, get booking for June and July. I would love to do your bachelorette party, your graduations, your family reunions. Summer goes too fast. There's not enough time. Summer goes too fast. What is it, like 8 weeks? Pretty much. That's about it. Would anybody like to hear from their ghosties? If you want to hear from someone, let me know in the comments. Let me know who you'd like to hear from. It says, like, if men ever come across these kind of videos, they're too afraid to ask. That's why we always get mostly women in this kind of stuff. Well, that's fine. Scaredy cats. Yeah, Stephanie, let's hear from Ethel. As soon as you commented, I'm seeing like multiple of your ghosties. Ethel, please. Now, if I've ever spoken to Ethel before, I don't remember who she is. Like, I don't remember her energy. Hi, Ethel. She says I'm the old one. She said it in a joking kind of way. I'm getting a choir. Yeah, I don't know if she's saying in the church choir, or she's talking about, or she's a music teacher or a conductor or something like this. I'm seeing people singing, and I'm seeing somebody kind of leading them. So I don't know if she's sang in the church choir, or if she led a music class, if she was a music teacher or a teacher in general, or what was her profession, Stephanie? I see her cutting flowers as well. I see her decorating. Probably taking care of her home. Oh, I see. So that might be that cutting flowers, like cutting things maybe, but also something about a choir. So she probably sang in a choir. Or she liked choir music, perhaps. If she was in the hospital, she's telling me that she witnessed some things. She's like, I witnessed some things there, and it doesn't look good. I don't know if she'd really have good things to say about that environment, but she has good things to say about her family, she said. She's telling me that her family life and her home life was well or happy. I don't know if I'd call it happy, but I'd call it like secure and well, like she felt well with her home life. I would say she has a son in heaven with her. Well, I guess if it's your great-grandmother, then she probably has lots of all of her children or something, but she's referring to one son in particular. One of her children your great-grandmother is talking about. It might be your dad that she's talking about, though, but she's just, all she's really saying is like tree of life. She's just talking about family heritage and how sons carry on the family lineage and that kind of stuff. Ethel, for your great-granddaughter Stephanie, do you have a message for her in particular? She really doesn't like medical. Now, are you in pharmacy? Because she doesn't really trust like traditional medicine from what I can see. But I think it's because she has she had exposures when she worked in the hospital that caused her to be a bit untrusting of traditional medicine. Now, this is her opinion, guys. This is not me. This is a lady who has passed. I'm speaking for her. Has nothing to do with me. But she's proud of you, though. This is cute. She is really proud of you, and I guess I think she's saying something like, if anyone can do it well, Stephanie can, because she's like, these ones are really positive, and this means congratulations, and this means, like, I kind of see that as pills, or like you can do it well or something. Oh, so Stephanie's confirming that she knows her grandmother wouldn't take pills. Yeah, she's saying you can't trust them. She says you never know what they're going to put in them, and she says, like, she feels like they just, the doctors or whoever, they just take any kind of old weeds and put them in the medicines. Was she? Okay. Okay, that's all adding up. Okay. So the son that passed, I would say it's likely that is the one she was referring to, because she was talking about one particular son. So he passed recently, so they're together. And then she's talking about, oh, so you've heard this same thing from other mediums? That's really cool. She's talking about partnership for you, Stephanie. She likes to see you coupled. She likes to see you in partnership. She's traditional in that way. Do you have a brother? Stephanie, do you have any siblings? She sees you. Oh, Steven? Nice. How is he doing? Because she's just talking about him. She sees you and Steven playing outside. Or she likes the fact that you play outside, you get your kids outside. She likes that you go out in nature. But she's remembering you and your brother. Did she? She's asking how he's doing. She remembers him like playing outside. And then the sister, your sister, Shannon. I don't know if Shannon went over to visit her enough or very often or something. And then just once more she says the medicine never helped her mind. She says she had like her mind was wrapped up in stuff all the time. She said medicine never helped me. So we get the message, don't we? Okay, Ethel. Do you feel okay with that, Stephanie? So Ethel, Stephen as well. Stephen as well, Ethel. Emma, are you still here? Emma Rose? Did Emma Rose ask for somebody? Your brother Andy. Is Emma still here? Her brother Andy? How old was Andy when he passed? Like approximate. I don't need an exact age, but 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, I see, Stephanie. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay. Andy for Emma, please. Emma, congratulations, by the way. I think I see you online. Rocking it, doing your thing. Traveling. Brother says he loves you. He says, I love you, sister. And this might sound insensitive coming from me, but I will just say what he said. And sometimes the ghosties, like, keep in mind, he's a young man. He's 25 years old. He's a young boy. I mean, we can't even call 25-year-olds men. They're not. He's a young boy. What he said now is, I love you, sister. I'm dead now. And he put those words to me, so I just had to say how he would put it. And I wouldn't say that he's come through very often. I wouldn't say he's had experience with mediums very often. If I might be wrong about that, but it feels like he's like, why are you talking to me? I'm dead. But it's a positive, he's a positive energy, but I feel like he's pretty content just racing about in the spirit realm. His soul is definitely at ease and at rest, I would say, in heaven. And he says, I'm dead, why am I here? So he says, I don't go back and forth in two worlds. Often, the ghosties often give me the Two of Pentacles to tell me that they're in two realms. Your brother says he's not in two realms. He's in heaven. So I would say that's a nice closure. Do you feel closure from that? Like, he's not a soul who clings to earth. I'll ask him if there is, while we have him here, if there's anything he'd like to say. But he did say he loves you. No, he says he's peacefully asleep. He's at rest. So how do you feel about that, Emma? I hope that gives a sense of closure and like he's good, right? Okay, Andy. He's happy. Can I get a response for Emma's grief? Do you have home videos? He's talking about you watching home movies, home videos, memories together. Whenever you miss him, like look back at the videos. Now, if these aren't videos, it might be videos in your mind, like memories. But it looks to me like home movies. But again, that might be mental home movies. So photo albums or videos. He says, watch the movies, watch the videos. He says he's still with you in memory. He's not with you. He's not a spirit that sticks around, but he's with you in your memories, he says. Which is good for him. I'm also not saying it's bad when spirits do stick around. It's all fine. They get to do whatever suits them. But for him, he's happy to be settled. So the fact that he's not, if you don't have a lot of videos kicking around of him and that kind of stuff, it might actually be best for his soul. So look at your pictures and look at your memories in your mind, your movies in your mind. Are your mom and dad still living, Emma? He wants your mom, especially, to remember him in his youth. My God, how tragic. My goodness, Emma. That's awful. Okay, so he wants, your dad came out first, I swear to you. It was an old man. If you watch this back, you'll see me pause and you'll see me ask, how old was Andy when he died? And I had your dad there laid on my windowsill. And when you said 25, I said, oh, okay. And I put your dad back. But it was him. It was an old man. Now, for your mom, he wants your mom to remember him in his youth. Remember him how he was. And then your dad, I'll get a message from your dad. Hi, Dad, because we put him back in the deck. Poor Dad. Funny. He said, yes, you did. He gave me the sword of truth. He said, yes, you did put me back in the deck. Your dad, Emma, is talking about your tears shed in the kitchen. He sees you when you shed your tears in the kitchen. And he says he knows you miss your brother. Your dad came through first. It was like he wanted to comfort you before. I feel like your dad was almost wanting to be a cushion for you because he knew your brother was going to come in and he knew it was going to be emotional for you. Your dad wanted to cushion you first. Your dad sees you as the shining star. This is you to him. He's you are the light of his life. You're his precious daughter. He sees you as a gift. He sees you as a light in the world. And I feel like he would like cushion you if he could. So that's from your dad. Thanks, Dad. He wants me to keep repeating. Everything I say here, guys, is channeled from a ghost. He wants me to keep repeating, I came in first. I came in first. Yeah. You were really special to him. Really special. Barbara Ann, are you still here? Barbara Ann was next. Emma loves you, Dad. She misses you a lot. He says, I love your mom. He says, tell your mom I love her. I'm just going in order of people who asked here, guys. Barbara Ann, I will ask for Andrea. But there's also an old man here for you. He's, he is like Father Christmas or like Santa Claus or something. You're so welcome, Emma. The man that's coming in for you, Barbara Ann. Andrea, please, for Barbara Ann. Can I hear from Andrea? What Andrea said, her response says, I see things clearly now, and especially about her childhood. She says, I see my childhood clearly now. I think that Andrea was a little bit of a witchy child herself, where she was a wise little girl, and there were a lot of things that she would have been reflecting on when she was a child. I think she probably read books or journaled at night and like contemplated things. So that's her response when you ask if she's happy. What she says first off is, I have clarity on my childhood. So I think she's a spirit who, when she passed, she watched her life on a reel. Some people would say that's a universal experience. I haven't had ghosties describe it to me that way until her. She's the first one that's telling me that she got to look back on her life and watch it like a movie, and it made a lot more sense. She got a whole lot of clarity on her childhood. Andrea, how are you doing in your spirit realm? Are you happy? She says, I'm in nature. She says she's content. She doesn't feel like an exuberant light, you know. She doesn't feel like that blissful spirit, because some of them are blissful. She doesn't feel blissful. She feels organic. She says, well, I'm in nature. Okay. She wouldn't come in and be like, rah, 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 heaven. She's like, well, I'm in nature. I'm okay. She feels okay. But she's not like, woohoo. Her death was challenging for some reason, but so was her life. Would you want to share with me her cause of death? And I can ask her if her spirit is like recovered from it. Okay. There's it was hard for her to die, like she wasn't ready or something? Was she young? Did she have a partner that she left behind? Go on. Oh my God. That, if at 58, that no wonder she wasn't ready. Like, she didn't get to live her life. So yeah, and she didn't get to say goodbye properly because her dementia was such that she really didn't get to say goodbye to anybody because she didn't know. She didn't know she was dying or something. Let's help put Andrea right. Andrea, we pray for your spirit. She says, I am okay. Oh my God. She looks in bandage, like her mind. Her mind was in bandage. But she says, I passed. This card indicates for me the transition from the earthly realm to the spirit realm. So she did pass. Like, she's not you know, bad off at all. But she's just, I think, you know, I think you can pick up what I'm feeling. Do you feel okay about that, Barbara Ann? She's indicating that this will be genetic. She worries about her offspring, the boys and grandchildren. It could be genetic. So she says, eat your vegetables. She said, tell them to eat their veggies, get all their nutrients. Eat your fruits and veggies, she says, like eat the rainbow. Yeah, and she says, eat your meat too. Well, that's it's nice and grandmotherly. She's kind of joking around here now. She's saying, like, I can't cut up your meat for you anymore. You gotta eat your fruits and veggies. Like, probably things that she used to say to her children. So Barbara Ann, do you want to ask her anything else, or is it okay with you if I close her out? Do you feel okay? I would feel okay if I were you. I'm not concerned for her spirit or anything. She's just like a really grounded person. Okay, my sweet. Talk to you soon. Hi, Stephanie. Is Stephanie still here to talk to Steven? Stephanie and Steven, are you still here, Stephanie? You're welcome, Barbara Ann. Do people call you Barbie? I want to call you Barbie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? You want to hear from Steven? Stephanie, have you ever heard from him before? Like, have you had a medium reading before? He's still with you. He didn't really go very far. He still hangs around with you guys. You haven't heard from him yet? He's really open to talking to you. I think he really actually appreciates when people call him in. Some ghosties like it and some ghosties don't. So he's like, yeah, how can I put this? He says, how can I put this? Like, I just see he wants to say something and he says, how can I put this? He comes to you in your dreams. Okay, so Stephen, are you asking like how to reach her? How to reach Stephanie? At night, yeah. You two share, oh my God, it's that twin intuition so strongly. You share a mind with him, sure. Like, Stephanie, I'd say you're actually like embodied by him. Like, you probably hear his voice in your head. Your twin intuition is very strong. The same as when he was alive. It remains. You didn't lose that. So like if you're laying down at night, you probably feel his presence. Physically, it feels like he's laying next to you, and it's real. It's true. It's his energy. Look, this is you and him going after the school bus. He remembers. And this is coming home from school. Looks like he used to like going to school and not liking to come home. Now that's very unusual for a young boy. But that's kind of what I'm getting. He would be at the beginning of the day going to the school bus, he'd be right energized. And at the end of the day, he'd be very tired and not really wanting to go home. Or not really wanting to he just wanted to be outside and stuff, I think. And then he probably had to do chores or something when he went home. It looks like maybe he had responsibilities and chores. And he'd rather just stay walking or something. He didn't really want to get home yet. He wanted the walk to last longer. He's talking about whatever sports he used to play. Did he used to play ball hockey, or he may have been one of the kids out in the ball field next to my house, was he? Because he's talking about kicking around the sticks and kicking around the ball and stuff. He's talking about that. I'm getting ball hockey. Not so much. He might have played ice hockey, but it was more he liked it for the rough and tumble aspect, not the winning. He didn't care if he won. He just wanted to be in on the game. Now he says, he's still saying, he's like, how can I put this? He's still saying this. How can I put this? He's trying to say something and I'm not getting it. He says, how can I put it so that she's getting what I want to say? And then, what is it, Stephen? Are your parents still living, Stephanie? Or there's some man from Ferndale that he was close to who felt like a dad, who he'd like to acknowledge. I don't know who it is, but it's one of the men who treated him like a son. Is your mom still alive? So your mom is still alive, but your dad is not? Okay, so Isaac. So this is the man who treated him like a son. So you're saying Isaac. I see probably Isaac giving you and him snacks after school or something. And then I think he would like to say hello. Oh, well, if he passed, then they're in heaven together. And he was probably coming through to say hello to you. So that's Isaac. I'll show you how he's represented. He's represented this way, like with food around him. And then I think Stephen would like to just say hello to your mom and tell her, chin up. He says, chin up, ma'am, chin up. Cheer up, ma'am, cheer up, he says. Stephanie, do you want to ask him anything? You don't need me to talk to him. You have a very strong connection. You can hear his voice. When you hear his voice, it's actually him. He's still talking about your mom. Stephen, are you with your dad? Are you with your dad? He didn't answer me yet, but hang on. He says that you and him were magic children. You were always like making potions or doing magic. You and him. Are you with your dad? They usually are. If he and your dad had a good relationship, then they are together in heaven. He just keeps talking about you and him doing stuff together. Doing the chores together and doing stuff together. What's your dad's name, Stephanie? I'll ask about your dad. I don't know anybody's names, boss. And you tell me your name and then 5 seconds later I don't know what it is. It's awful. It's like math. I just can't remember math or names. Albert. Albert, are you with Stephen? Yes. But all this time they're trying to tell me, how can I put this? How can I put this? Stephen and Albert. The two of them. Hey, Violet. Hi. I'll just be 1 second, okay? Stephen and Albert, like, it's like they're trying to figure out together how to say something. What is it about Albert? Yeah, he's there, look. So Albert has a hard time communicating with you guys, whereas Stephen has an easy time communicating with you, Stephanie. Albert would like to talk to your mother, but he can't. So tell your mother that Dad and Stephen are both like with her and like trying to talk to her. But it's not that she shouldn't feel like worried about that or anything. It's just that Dad wants to say like hello to her, but he doesn't know how. That's why he kept saying, how do I put this? How do I put this? Because he's not too sure. He doesn't know how to communicate as a ghost. But he sees. He's watching with you guys. Anything else for Stephanie? Yeah, there he is. Look. He's in the kitchen. He exists in the kitchen and he watches you. Your dad does. They are together. Okay, Stephanie, you feel okay about that? You're welcome. Steven likes tacking. He likes to come in on my readings. Because I'm just familiar, probably. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you all next Thursday. Shine bright.